All right, off we go. End of the week. It's a Friday today, depending on what day you're watching this. And the week just sped by as per usual, which is a good thing. Lots of good stuff happened this week, but being a business owner, particularly in the tech startup space, can be quite lonely a lot of the time, because barely anyone I know, and probably that you know, has started a tech company. And it's really tricky because no one else knows what it's like or knows how to help you really. And so when you talk to people and they're like, oh, how's business? All I can really say is, yeah, it's going good. Because if I'm like, there's all these challenges, it's really tricky running paid ad funnels and then the onboarding of the product and blah, 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 and people have just switched off by that point. They don't really want to know any of that. And even if you tell them, they don't know what to say. They're just like, oh, okay. Sounds tricky, which is fair enough because they've never done it, they have no idea. But as the founder, it can be extremely isolating if you don't have anyone to talk to about it, because it feels like you're living in an alternate reality to most people. Most people, if you go to a drinks or a dinner party or whatever, most people are going to be complaining about their job. Oh, it sucks. Oh, I have to work in the office this much per week. You know, the trains or the transport or the traffic or the blah blah. And it's just stuff that I increasingly do not relate to. And it's it's hard because it's people complaining about an extra $5,000 or $10,000 pay rise, and it's I just don't get that. It's just not that much money when compared to if you're running a business. It's sell a few more products and you've made that. And I know it's a weird position to be in because most people will never run a business, so they'll have no idea. But that's what makes it a lonely thing. So I think finding other people is so key. Who can listen, who can relate. I think finding other founders is a big one, but co-founders is a big one as well. So with Navexa, I've got a co-founder, Tom, and without having him, this journey would have been so, I don't know if I'd be able to do it without having that person he's in the business as well, so can 100% relate. We can both have a rant to each other about the struggles at the moment and how we're going to change things, or when things are going good, they can really appreciate why those things are good. Whereas if you tell someone else oh yeah, it's going great at the moment, we got all these subscribers, it's oh yeah, that sounds great. But they don't, they haven't been able to understand the struggle to get to that point. So I think having a co-founder is really important. But then having outside founders that you can talk to is another really important thing. And at the moment I don't really have that. I've had it in the past a few times with mentors and other people that I've met who are doing similar things. And that's been really helpful. Just having a good rant every now and then. You know, it gets the weight off your shoulders so you can carry on. But It's something I need to sort out again for myself. Find a group of founders doing similar things that I can relate to and they can relate to me. So I think if you're starting a new tech startup, it's something you really need to prioritize. I'd highly recommend getting a good co-founder. A good co-founder. If you get a bad co-founder, absolutely terrible. You both need to be on the same page and not have one who gets resentful of the other. Then it all just falls apart. Oh, what's going on at this gym? Someone's raided the clothing bin. So, pulling up at the gym, I'm going to do a slightly different format where I just talk on the way to the gym and not on the way home. So on that note, get after it.